Afternoon, everyone.
What?
It is. I really must get something at one of those stands that you put the.
I thought you had one of those.
I've got one in my car, but I haven't got one in yours, so I really need to get one because I'm wobbling all over the place
Does that
here.
count as an upgrade?
Eh?
Does that count as an upgrade to my car?
Yes. Oh dear me. Sorry about the shakes, everybody. He's going over a very bumpy road in the middle of the village.
I blame the council.
The council, yes. We're off to the supermarket. He has a long list of things that he wants to make.
Healthy food.
He's decided we're going to go vegetarian.
Not entirely, but 80%.
I like going out vegetarian, but
80%.
80% is going to be vegetarian.
Yeah.
He's
10% pescatarian and 10% chicken and occasionally a chili.
This is probably down to the fact that his granddaughter is pescatarian, and his oldest granddaughter's a pescatarian. My youngest granddaughter's a pescatarian. The other ones like their meat, which is a bit of an issue because his grandchildren's father comes from a farming family where they have sheep and cows, and they're meat eaters. And they have
raw meat eaters.
What do you mean raw meat eaters?
They eat raw meat.
They eat raw meat. They don't eat raw meat, do they?
Steak. They're a bit rare, don't they?
Oh yes, he likes his meat rare. Yes, I like mine so well done it's almost burnt.
Ditto.
And they have a lot of eggs because they've got chickens as well.
Well,
They have a lot of eggs.
technically that's almost meat.
So it's quite hard for them to go to vegetarian instead of meat eaters. But the eldest granddaughter she's been vegetarian for a long time, hasn't she? Pescatarian. She's been a pescatarian for 2-3 years.
She wanted to go vegetarian, and Mum was really concerned and enlisted me to talk to her. So I suggested pescatarian because that's what I more or less am.
And my youngest granddaughter is older than her, about 2 years older, and she went pescatarian before Fern, and it was basically the same thing. She wanted to go vegetarian, but her mum insisted that she had to have some form of kind of meat sort of, so she has fish.
Well, you get basically it's the nutrients you get.
Yeah.
From
So anyway, they're both pescatarian, and so he has decided that we are going to do a bit of vegetarian pescatarian. He said, "What do you think?"
You know why? Because I read an article by a professor of nutrition that said eating vegetables is the key to longevity.
Oh yeah, he's on a mission to live a long time, and I'm saying when we see his mother, I say I don't want to live like that. I'm sorry, I'd rather be gone.
Well, yeah, but the only drawback, of course.
So you want to live a long time and be in an old people's home, shuffling around with all these other old people?
I want to do 100.
Oh God, thank you.
Where's me tea? Somebody can't see me tea. No. The drawback, of course, the catch-22 for reading that article and now going vegetarian at the ripe old age of 72 is that, of course, you're really supposed to do it for your whole life.
Well, I've been quite often vegetarian. I'm not keen on meat. Never have been. If it looks funny, I won't eat it. And unfortunately, my favourite meat is.
Your favourite meat?
Favourite meat.
Do you have one?
Been married to me for how long and you don't remember my
favourite meat?
Favourite meat.
I didn't think you had a favourite meat.
You know I've got a favourite meat. No.
Well, you have ham sandwiches.
I have ham sandwiches, yes, but what's my favourite meat?
Does this mean that if I get this wrong, I'm in the caravan?
You're in the caravan, yes, I'll put you in the caravan. So, favourite meat?
Chicken.
No! No!
What is
You
it?
like?
Yeah.
You make it every time the grandkids come.
Sausages?
Yes, sausages. And that's probably full of all sorts of
Yeah, but
horrible
hang
things
on a minute.
that if you offered that to me, I wouldn't want to eat.
No. Sausage is a product. You can get pork sausages. You can get
Pork
beef
sausages are my
sausages.
favourite.
So it's pork then.
Pork sausages. Sausages.
So you like eating pigs?
Well, I like bacon. Well, I love bacon, yeah. But there's certain things that I wouldn't want to go vegetarian with, and I do like me bacon. Not that we'll have it very often. I think we'll have it once every
Well, it's
6 months or something. We'll have bacon every time John and Barbara stop at our house
Well,
because
they
they
do.
like bacon.
We do.
So we get bacon for when they come, but they only stop about 3 times a year, so it's not really that much that we'll have it. Anyway, tell them what's been going on about your DNA.
Oh, for goodness sake! I was I had my DNA done a few years ago, and I do
On Ancestry.com.
I do Ancestry, and I've been trying to track my family roots. Yes. So anyway, to cut a long story short, I get messages from Ancestry quite regularly, and occasionally people write and say they're related to me. But the people who are related to me are usually sharing something like 1% of my DNA or 2% of my DNA. Well, I had a girl message me last week who shared 9% of my DNA came through as a second cousin, and it turns out that her mum is my dad's sister, who I'd lost touch with.
And his dad died when he was 62. So.
Yeah, years. I haven't seen her for over 50.
And she's 90 something?
She's 90, and her daughter is my cousin. And that cousin has been in touch with me today, just before we came out. And I might not be able to finish this sentence without getting a bit emotional, because it really did make me emotional.
He broke down crying. I said, you better go before I do, because I said, you'll be a blubbering mess when I go.
Hang on. It wasn't crying in the sense of distraught crying. It was just
tear in his eye.
tears of emotion, you know. It's a subtle difference.
Anyway, so he's thrilled to bits that he's found another DNA link to a cousin.
I found a cousin.
I've done the same thing. I did DNA as well when I was doing Ancestry.com. And I found I actually found 2 DNA links that I knew about. One was my cousin and the other one was my cousin's son. I didn't really know my cousin's son, so that was a newbie for me. And then some relatives that are very closely linked in my DNA, and I realised I haven't made contact with them because I'm not like him. I don't bother to contact them.
I don't make contact. I leave it to them. The onus is on others to contact me, but if they do, I'll respond.
Yes. So anyway, I've had one person in America contact me to say they're related on my father's side through France, through the French blood, and the other ones that I know of are half. My mum was one of 12 children, and 6 of them or 5 of them were from her first wife. Her father was married once before, and his wife died, and then he married my grandmother, and she had another 6 or 7 kids, I can't remember. But these DNA links are to the children from his first wife. And I haven't followed that up.
No. And I'm confused.com.
Yeah. So we'll just forget about that. Anyway, we're off to Tesco's to go and do his shopping for his food list. See you later. So this is his lordship, complete with full beard, and her ladyship, her little ladyship. And they are making, what are you making?
Biscuits!
Yes, but what kind of biscuits are they?
I don't know. I don't know. Jolly Jammers.
What?
Jolly Jammers.
Jelly Jammers.
Jolly.
Jolly Jammers. Jolly Jammers. And we've got it from the Bureau book. And these are, so far, just taking them out of the oven, and they're letting them cool, and she's cut triangles. We didn't have any cutters, so I improvised with a piece of aluminium and made triangles. And I think we found a little star one, so she's got a star one as well.
I tried the star one.
Oh, did it not work? The star one didn't work.
It was plastic, so it wasn't a sharp.
It wasn't a sharp, right. So we've got that far. It's come out to cool, and then we're going to be making them, putting the filler in. The filler, we've made the butter, what is it?
Buttercream.
Buttercream. And then they've got loads of jams that they're going to use to put into it. And one of the particular jams they're going to try is this one. Plum and spiced rum.
No one else wants to try it, it's just Grandad.
His lordship says he's happy to try it.
A bit of rum.
I might have a little bite of it, but I don't know if I'll want it.
And I get the tidying up to do.
You're the tidy up. It's
I'm like cutting holes in between the biscuits because they grew and they got stuck together, so...
Oh, I see,
now
you're
I'm
trying
just
to
cutting in
separate the
between
biscuits, yeah.
For when they cool, because it's going to be
Yeah.
impossible.
Well, them that makes the mess has to clean it up. So we've got one of the holes in there, and she's busy putting the cream on, and then adding the triangles. And we've got a syringe and we're ready to put the jam in. Right. You can always top them up afterwards.
Okay. Oh god. Okay, now I need to. Oh, there. I forgot about that one. Wait, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Right, you can
Perfect.
top it all up with some more jam, because some of them don't have much jam in. So we've got 8 jam ones, 2 lemon curd, 2 marmalade, and these 2 that are left are going to be rum and plum. Spiced rum and plum, because we got some spiced rum and plum jam at Christmas and we haven't used it. So his lordship says he's going to try it.
It tastes good.
It tastes like cinnamon, we've decided.
Yeah, like
Christmassy
vibes.
Yeah. So we've managed to syringe quite a few in. We'll have to use the lemon curd in, and we're going to try and spoon the rum and whatever it is. Spiced rum and plum. Rum and plum.
Christmassy vibe, yeah, definitely.
It's not just me who thinks
it's got little bits of raisins or plums or something in as well, so... And just be very careful that she doesn't get it over the biscuit edge.
Don't want it
there
to
you
be
go.
on the biscuit edge. And I get the rest of it and put it on the other one.
Oh, there's a lot there, isn't there? You'll enjoy that one.
Whoa, oh my god.
There you go, that's fine, that's fine. Well, that was a first attempt. We've yet to taste them, but they are looking rather tasty.
You eat that for taste it. That's Christmas. It's like a mince pie.
That's why it gave me Christmassy vibes. I couldn't remember like why. I knew it tasted like something from Christmas, but I didn't know what.
Well, definitely.
Mince pie.
Mince pie.
Mince
definitely.
pies, yes.
Tastes like the film.
Hi everybody. Hello. Oh, we are on our way out. We've shuftied his daughter and family out home, sent them home in more ways than one. And we're on our way out. We're going to, oh, sorry about the bumps. We're going to Stockton Ark, and we're going to see, it's called Graceland, I think, and it's a tribute band to Paul
Simon
Garfunkel, Paul Simon. Tribute to Paul Simon.
And Garfunkel.
Well, no, it's Graceland, so he's going to be doing all his Paul Simon songs.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
He's going to be doing Graceland.
Yeah.
Anyway, a lot of people said they love the way you and I have a banter.
Who? Me?
You and I, when we're chatting.
You mean just before you commit me to the caravan?
Every time he annoys me, I'll say, I'll get you that bloomin' caravan, put you in the caravan if you don't behave yourself. So he's got to keep his nose clean, haven't you?
I flipping have, I don't like caravans.
Well, I keep threatening him, well, if you don't go in the caravan, I'll go in the caravan. We'll sell this house and we'll go in the caravan. But it's always done in joke. It's never an argument, is it?
Oh, no, do you know what? She's dead serious sometimes. It's
Well, let's
scary.
make some nice caravans. You'd enjoy being in one, wouldn't you?
No.
Anyway, we'll let you see. We'll tell you a bit about it when we get there. We're thinking there might be some spare seats because we're in a circle.
We're not.
And there's nobody here.
Could you point out we're in the circle, not a circle?
We are in the circle. The circle. But I've seen something you might be interested in, so I'll show you. Look at this. It's an oogie boogie. An oogie boogie. Hey, and look at these. These are more oogie boogies probably. Oh no, these are mushrooms. Mushrooms. They're good. That one's got eyes. See if there's anything else here. Peace by Holly Speakman. Oh, I thought it was a tapestry, it's not. Pieces by Denise Sparrowhawk. And that's it. I'll let you see. This is Stockton. The main centre's over there and they're going to knock it down. And because the shopping centre is not, a lot of the shopping centres in the towns aren't used as much, so they're going to knock it down. Stockton needs a lot of revamping in some areas. And once they do that, it's going to be quite a nice town.
She got diamonds on the soles of her shoes. Ta-na-na, ta-na-na. She got diamonds on the soles of her shoes. She got diamonds on the soles of her shoes. That's right, she got diamonds on the soles of her shoes. She got diamonds on the soles of her shoes. Once more, she got diamonds on the soles of her shoes.
too similar. I think we're not enough difference. Potential. You alright then?
Fine, thank you, yeah. Just looking at lovely things. Put on my YouTube to push it for you.
Oh, cool, okay. I haven't been on YouTube yet. The jewellery is all made with, apart from the sparkly beads, the jewellery is all made with recycled beads.
Recycle beads, yeah.
Just sterling silver.
Gorgeous.
So this is one.
Sorry, I've got a dog that won't stop barking. Oh, it's awful. It's not a real thing, but it just won't stop barking.
So these, this is
Just all from recycled beads, and you're making a nice necklace.
And this little tray is full of single beads.
Yeah.
That don't have a partner. So when I've got enough,
It's a good idea.
I start to build them up
Yeah?
and use all the leftover beads.
Oh, that's good.
And I'm doing more asymmetric
Yeah,
jewellery as well.
it's a good idea. I used to do restring pearls and beads for all the jewellers in the area.
Oh, right.
And I got a bit fed up by the time I'd reached 68. I decided that's it. I don't want to do it anymore. And then I've got to go across to here. Oh, that's a nice one. That's lovely. The shop that must not be named. Isn't that lovely? Who's the artist? Still, C. Baxter, still waiting for a Hogwarts letter. Well, that's pastel, I think. I think they've done it in pastel. But what's your favourite one? Have you not really thought about it? I think mine has to be the shop. Oh, this is quite nice as well. This is Hogwarts. Oh, that's a nice one. Saying goodbye at the station. Back to good. Betty's Tea Rooms. Famous coffee tea rooms in this area. Betty's Tea Room. Well, that's a lovely one of the landscape of Durham and Yorkshire.
Thank you.
Oh, you can have your dog. It's never stopped barking. Sorry, Grandad. We've been talking to the ladies in there.
Oh, that's good.
Have we been right round then?
Yeah, well.
You've been right round. Okie doke. Is that it?
Let's take a juice.
Good afternoon, everyone. We've just been to, well, today we've been to see His Lordship's mother. Took her out for lunch. We went first to for a review of how she's getting on. We went. We then took her. We went to take her for lunch, but she was in bed, so they had to wake her up, and they had to give her a shower. And then we took her, and she was a bit what we would call dozened. Didn't know what was going on. This is my mummy, and
You came to the right place.
is me. Who's that?
I don't know.
You don't know? Do you not recognise her?
No.
Does she look like him? Does she look like him over there? Do you think it could be his mother?
I don't know.
Who's that? That's you.
It's you.
That's you.
No, it's not you. Not very nice.
No.
Why?
Broke a lot.
Do you want some pudding, Mummy?
Oh, hell, look at that face.
Do you want some pudding?
Oh, I don't really.
Would you like some ice cream?
Ice cream.
Would you like ice cream?
Yeah.
Oh, but you don't want pudding. Not pudding, but you want some ice cream.
Ice cream.
Yeah.
It's not my mum, don't worry.
Oh, that's her pudding. That's her pudding. Is it nice? Very nice.
Don't you like pudding, you two?
And then we, after lunch, we came and picked the two granddaughters up, and we've come to Lotherton Hall, which is behind me there. And His Lordship is in the playground with the two girls. We've been here about a good hour because waiting for Mummy to finish her job and to hand the girls over. So, it's a nice place, lovely day today, and the blossom on the trees is gorgeous. And a robin landed on my foot.